Want to know the 3 habits that are actually really effective in clearing acne and keeping it gone? I'm going to go ahead and break this down for you in today's video. My name is Elizabeth Steffen, and I am a licensed esthetician and acne specialist. I've been helping people clear their acne for over 20 years now. And I'm also an acne sufferer myself. And there's so many different things that go into managing acne as a condition. It's not a linear journey. It's this like I'm all over the place journey in trying to get clear skin. The first thing I love to tell people is get a plan. I hear this all the time in the fitness world or the business world. Get a plan, stick to it. When you can stick to a plan and you're following the rules of the plan, then results can start happening. Now, you can have negative results, meaning you can have a reaction to certain products that you're putting on your face to help control acne. If you're breaking out from a product, to me, that's a no-go. Like, I don't believe in skin purging. I know people will argue that with me, but I just don't see it. Like, how I treat acne, skin purging does not happen. Like, I've never seen it. Never. In over 20 years. So I just don't believe in it. Okay, I don't need to beat that horse down. So if you're gonna work with me, if you're gonna get on my products, and you have the instructions on how to use the products in the correct order, I want you to stick with it. Now, what often happens is a lot of people don't want to stick with it for many reasons. One, they just don't have the time. They're super busy. But when they do stick with it, the results happen. But if they're not tracking it, meaning I require photographs, whether I'm taking them or one of my estheticians is taking them, or if you're doing it on your own, I can't stress enough how important sticking to the plan and taking photos every 2 weeks of your skin so you can track your progress. What happens is people will often forget what they used to look like. And then they don't stick with the plan because they're like, I'm still breaking out. I got these new pimples. But the reality is maybe you got 5 new pimples this week, but 2 weeks ago you were getting 10. It's about sticking with the plan and seeing progress happen over time because it's not a linear equation. It just takes time. So stick with the plan. It works sometimes when you have the right plan. So habit number 2 is when you have the right plan is using the right products. There are other people across the country selling acne products. Some have a great method of using it. Some it's just a one-off product. If it's a one-off product, I usually always shy people away from it. And the reason why is because it may not be the right product for your type of acne or the combination of acne, types of acne that you actually have. So other people have allergies to products. So I have an esthetician that's allergic to benzoyl peroxide. I've had a client allergic to benzoyl peroxide, which, by the way, the allergy is not fun when you have it. You can get a rash anywhere on your body, even if you didn't apply the product there. I've seen it happen. And it gets more severe with time too for a lot of people. So what do you do if somebody has an allergy to a product? That's not the right product for them, even though that product is the right product for their type of acne. I hope that makes sense. Learning what ingredients do for your skin, for the types of acne, and getting on the right products. Feel free to check out the ton of videos that I have on my channel around acne. I've got a whole playlist on it, and learn as much as you can. Now, I'm gonna throw my little plug in there. I do have a free video that leads to maybe purchasing a kit with instructions. But what I do is I actually share the instructions on how to use the right products. I'm demonstrating with my products, but you can certainly use somebody else's products or products that you already have if they have the right ingredients in them. So how do you know what the right products are? You have to get educated. So feel free to watch my videos and get more educated on ingredient knowledge. Like I have another video on this playlist, or in one of my playlists, on ingredients, like my top 5 ingredients that help clear acne. And when you know more about them, you'll have a better way to choose what's right for your skin. The third habit is make it a lifestyle. If you have acne, that is a condition. Think of it like if somebody had a heart attack. Their lifestyle is going to change. Their doctor is going to tell them, start exercising, lower your cholesterol, don't eat red meat, whatever it is that they're going to tell you and advise you. It's the same thing with acne, except you could still eat red meat probably. Take a look. Are you dairy sensitive? Are you sugar sensitive? Are you eating French fries? Do you work in a fast food restaurant? All those things can really affect the skin and make acne worse. So understanding the lifestyle. Now, trying to figure it out is not easy. You gotta be kind of in tune with your body a little bit. I had a client who had a combination of non-inflamed acne and folliculitis. We did get a lot of her skin clear, but there was still something just going on. And we started looking at her diet a little closer, and her nutrition. Whenever she had dairy, she started figuring out that she started breaking out more. So she had a massive sensitivity to dairy in regards to how her skin responded. It's not something you might see right away, but if you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh my gosh, I have new pimples. What did you eat last night? Yes, pimples can form overnight or over a week's period of time. So you go back, like, did you buy a half gallon of ice cream? Not that they come in half gallons anymore, because it's like 3/4 gallons. People of a certain age know what I'm talking about on that. Sorry, I digress there. If you are eating a ton of dairy, like you just binged on cheese or ice cream, which also has sugar in it. So you could have a sensitivity to sugar, which causes inflammation in a lot of people's bodies. Maybe not acne, but it can. Take a look deeper into your lifestyle. Some illicit drugs can trigger acne. Like I said before, working in a fast food restaurant, dryer sheets. I talked about that in another video, that if you are sleeping on a pillowcase that used dryer sheets, there's waxes in there that's made of quats and fatty acids and silicones, and that might make you break out. Did you switch laundry detergents? Did you all of a sudden introduce dryer sheets? Why am I breaking out? Another thing that I have seen actually a few times, more than a few times, is prescription hormone changes, meaning people getting on birth control or getting off birth control or taking testosterone, even steroids, that in a certain time frame, people will start breaking out from that. The big one is like birth control after like 2 or 3 months. If I'm seeing cystic acne forming on them and they're like 28 years old, I'll be like, did you change something? Did you just get on a different birth control or get off of birth control? And I've actually heard the answer yes a few times. So that lifestyle change, that's a huge change, and it can affect how your skin responds. So start to study your own body to see what triggers may be. Do what you can to prevent it. So if you think dairy is making you break out, completely remove it from your diet. Then introduce it back in and see if you start breaking out again. So things like that can make a huge difference. So remember, stick with the plan, use the right products, and make it part of your lifestyle in figuring out how you can actually manage your acne condition. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I would love you to also subscribe to my channel, check out all my other videos, and don't forget, if you want that free step-by-step guide on how I get my clients clear, go ahead and click the link below and you'll get access to that. And I will see you guys on the next video.